Hi, I'm Jesse, and welcome to Jesse's Junk. And for our pilot, we're going to take this 1977 Celica to SEMA. It's October 22nd at about 1 o'clock, a little under a week. So yeah, we're going to roadkill this thing out there. This is basically one of my dream cars. My dad had one of these and he crashed and rolled it. Once he showed me a picture of it, I thought it was the coolest vehicle I'd ever seen. Basically, in my opinion, it's a Toyota Mustang. It's like the best of all worlds. I love hatchbacks, I love the fastback styling. The 3-bar taillights are cool. The Japanese ones are even better looking. Right, since we've already kind of cheated and the powerhouse has already opened up, I'll kind of keep going over the history, I guess, with you guys while we kind of go over what she's got. I really don't know much about this car. I haven't put any real miles on it, maybe a mile. I pretty much have just pulled it on and off the trailer. The story behind it is I've searched for 5 to 7 years, I guess, trying to find one of these. Had one sourced, couldn't come up with the cash, fell through. A couple of years later, many years later, I came across another one. I had the cash, the money, the trailer at the time, and ran right down there and picked it up. So here she is. I ended up just yanking that motor out. Didn't really know the condition of it. This motor I had laying around. It came out of one of my other rock crawler pickups, and I knew it ran good and it would fit in the car, so we just dropped it in. And so I know the motor's good itself. It was a rebuilt motor when I bought the truck it came out of. Anyways, I know it runs. I don't think it has any catastrophic issues. We'll see. The rest of it is just like, you can tell we're probably going to need some wheel bearings, which I have a plethora of parts. I'm a collector of, ooh, I think I need this, ooh, I think I need that, and I don't go to the parts store a lot, so I buy it all online. And yeah, we'll go through my parts box and do that. I already got a seat mounted in it. It came with some seats that were just kind of bad, but I put one of these, oh yeah, so you can see it's mounted in there nice and good. Put that race car seat in there. A family member helped restore the steering wheel, so that's where that stands. Oh yeah, see, we need bolts to hold that on. Looks like we need some dash. It was all complete, and I was chasing a wiring issue, so that's going to be in there. We'll see. Yeah. Let's see what we got back here. There's cells. She's a pretty, I would say it's not really a rust-free car for Arizona. She's got a rust. Very, very difficult to restore this car. Hard to find parts for. So, yeah, I need a key to get in the trunk. Any key works. Let's see what we got. Ooh, there is brake fluid in it still. Okay. I had no brakes last time, so I don't know. I had no clutch either. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Righto. Okay. So we need clutch. I'm going to write the list on the window. Well, the rear brakes are holding fluid too. What? Oh, right, the rears don't bleed. That's what's going on. Okay. Yeah, we've been in here a little bit, but like I said, not much. Weber carb. Got some fuel stuff going on, fuel alterations to try to get her. I've never really had it idling. Just kind of lights off and that's it. Over here we probably have just more parts. Oh look, a safety mask. Some fuel line, my gauge cluster, which doesn't look like it's aged very well, and more parts. Is the key in it? Where's the key? The bag's just disintegrate now. I guess it's good for the environment. There's a pry bar in here. Oh, don't lean on that. Got a fuel pump. Alright, well, let's find a key and get into the trunk. Struts work, so that's good. Looks like we got our gas tank. And, yeah. That turned into a nightmare. I couldn't figure out why the gas wasn't staying in the thing, and come to find out it had a bunch of pinholes. So that's kind of out and just taking up space. This is actually a dash cover. It's probably ruined now. These are probably, oh yeah, baseball parts. And it came with the gasket. Sweet. So this might go on the to-do list because an exhaust would be nice. So this is the current fuel situation. Because of the rusty gas tank, this is literally to get me around. And, well, it doesn't really work. I don't know what's going on. So, and this needs to come out of here because it's just going to get destroyed. I'll throw that in the wife's truck. So anyways, this is our fuel pump situation. I found that in a box and, you know, threw it on her and made her work. And, yeah, we need some hose clamps. Probably need some wiring, supplies. Righto. So, first things first. Let's see if we can get her to light off and idle. Demonstration. We got battery with the wrong terminals. That's great. This should work. Let's see. Don't do this at home. I'm not a professional anymore. Oh, we got a fuel pumpage. Are we in gear? Yes, we are. Ugh. Let's see if we're rolling the truck in front of us. No, we're good. Contact. Come on, girl. Give her some squirts. I think our problem lies in the carburetor. Ooh, so there you go. And then she dies. Oop. We have no exhaust, by the way. Alright. She runs. Kind of. So, let's get on our list. Wasting time, boys. Oh, hi. You can see you down there. Starting our list. I don't think we're going to go in any kind of priority, but we know the brakes need attention, so... Oh man, that's going to be easy to read. Next, fuel tank. That little thing ain't going to get us all the way there. It will, but that'd be a nightmare, so let's not do that. Battery terminals. Just call it battery. Clutch. Don't want to do one. We'll see. Check the cooling system. Test drive. Exhaust. Oil. Probably check the oil. Probably a good thing. Wheel bearings. I need to check the trans fluid, even though it's a manual. I forgot how to spell it. In the rear. I've never seen anything in the rear end. I know it leaks, so there's something in there. R-E-A-R. Yeah, got it. Let's just hope we don't need wipers. Oh, steering wheel, seat. Some tunes would be nice. That's like very last. Probably find more as we get into her, but that's a pretty thorough list. Oh, tires. Right, we'll go over that later. Because these probably aren't going to fly. Right. So, I guess we can get to her. Clock's a-ticking. Alright, now if we can just order a fuel cell. And go. Alright, we'll see. time to go through the goodies. This is just the collection stuff. This, you know, safety third, but I got news for you. The best tool you can bring is yourself. So educate yourself. And last thing I want is this car burning. So cheap insurance, they're like 30 bucks. Now where the hell did that come from? It's probably the fuel cell we ordered. So these are stainless steel bungs for probably a sensor of some sort. Put those in there. Got a carburetor rebuild kit, which is good because, hey look, we got a Weber. So if that's our problem, we're covered there. Centric brake parts. Wonder what we got in here. Wheel cylinders, good, because I rebuilt these wheel cylinders and I installed them, and then the bleeder snapped off. So we got one. What's this? These are just some rubber pieces. This is actually going to be a caliper rebuild kit, so we can caliper rebuild kit. Another wheel cylinder, some red line carb stuff. Oh look, here's a whole Weber. This one's dirty, missing some pieces. So we got one of those. Spare fuel filter. What's this? Wheel bearings, good. So hopefully I have a whole set, not just one. This is the other caliber rebuild kit. Some spare wire. Ooh, I guess up there. What is this? This doesn't feel like a wheel bearing. Oh, the rear seal. Okay. So it looks like we have hopefully everything we need to do the wheel bearings. Great lines. So safety third. I think my grandma got those for me for Christmas. You know, that's the good kind of grandma. Here, I got you brake lines because I want you to be safe. This is going to be a necessity to help me tune. This is actually a wideband gauge, so we're going to throw that in there. This is the original fuel pump holder bracket thing. These are my passenger seat tracks. Adjuster bar. There's the wideband 02. There's part of the tunes. We're gonna need those, maybe. I don't know. Oh, actually, there's the wideband stuff right there. Oh, okay. Out. What else do we got here? We got this is actually an ASN carb, so this is what it would have originally been on that motor. This one's missing some pieces. I don't know if it'll do us any good. I'm kind of gonna set this to the side. I want this box to be full of very useful things. Like these are the straps for the gas tank. I'm not gonna need them. Ooh, okay, right. So wheel bearings. Got the seals. I think we got everything there. Like, I'm not gonna need a coolant jug. I don't think. These are the door linkages. Ooh, this is a rejetting kit. I might need that. That could be why it's not running properly. That's nice to have. Cap rotor wires. Some emission stuff. Ooh, a shift knob. Some hose clamps. This is the good hood hinge. That one's destroyed. We'll have to weld it back together if we even get a chance. We'll see. I might drive out there completely hoodless. Bought a catch can for it. Not like it needs it. Line lock, we're not going to need that. Door hinge, coil. I think there's a little steering column in here. Not even for this car, it's out of my pickup. Is there a fuel pump in here? Oh, here's a brand new fuel pump that I can't really run because maybe. No, there's no way to hook it up, really. Like, I can't drop it in the tank. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Some hose clamps. There's an extra intake in here. Back plates, some more speakers. Nothing too critical. Alrighty. These are our tires status. Let's see if I can find the code on here. There's usually a date code. There it is right there. 4811. So these tires are 11 years old. Yeah, almost. And yeah, they're all pretty bad. So, what do we got for us? Coolant's there and full. There's the oil. Wow, clear. Just the tiniest hint of gas. There's the carburetor. That's some trash down here. Yeah. Okay. Somebody added a coolant reservoir. I think drag racing you need one of those now, so that's why I tossed that on there. That's our exhaust. It just kind of dumps out down there. So if we can get that header installed with that Flowmaster, that would be pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. Okay. First things first. Let's see what's in the box. Let's see what came in the big box. Aluminum fuel cell. Huh. Okay. Guessing that's a vent. That must be a sensor. Now, I wonder how hard it would be to find a fuel gauge. So, we're definitely gonna need a fuel gauge. I guess we don't need one, but it'd be nice. I'm a spoiled millennial, okay? Let's get this more in this shot. I'm a spoiled millennial. Got it? I don't even know what AM this is. I'm gonna take this home so I can do my homework. Ow. So this turns and then it does stuff? How does this work? Oh. I've never had one of these before. Alright, so fitment. Let's put this down out of the way. We're gonna gently set this down here. Alright, that's not perfect. Let's just... That didn't work. Knock it off. Gotta hate air pressure sometimes. The varnish now. The fuel just varnishes immediately. It's all garbage. Oh my god. Enter the fuel cell. So, I don't remember how big this is. It's either 15 gallons or 17 gallons. I don't remember which one it is. Well, I'm going to say it fits pretty darn well. It doesn't sit in the hole. But, alright, I'll show you. That'll work, that'll work. I face these to the back because, you know, we're going to have all that horsepower, that 4-cylinder, throwing that fuel back there. So we'll 90 those down and probably just cut a hole in the floor. And then up here, we missed, but I don't know, we can just get a piece of flat bar and bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, do some fabrication stuff. Also, what size are these? Are these the same size? Because I do want to vent it out of my cabin, would be very nice. So, yeah, it's all the same size. Okay. Alrighty, there's a fuel tank installed so far. Oh, we need to kind of think of the pump. Where would I put the pump? I guess I could just bolt it right there. Oh yeah, that's nice and solid. Zippity. Let's see what we got going on here. These are like period correct mag wheels, man. You don't see this every day. The real spacers, I always have the right thread pattern. That would throw a little wrench into my work. Wow. Okay. Dang. I knew it was bad, but I didn't think it was that bad. You can see the rotor's pretty knackered. If it's smooth, like if it's not warped, I'm gonna let it fly. But we'll see. Calipers are rusty, no big deal there. We got all kinds of like critter grade. As long as it's bold. washers on it so good, which is actually probably a good thing because it's in a recessed bracket. Brake lines. Oops. Wow, the wheel bearings actually feel really good. Okay. That's a good sign. Oop. Oh! Ah! Don't hit yourself in the face. And you don't have any grease. That's a good spot. They're dry. Not too horrible. I don't really care about what size the line is at the moment. We're saving that guy. Here we are. Wow, driver's side rear. Somebody's mad. I don't know why that one's so mad. There it goes. Okay. Don't drop the brake. Let's see if these just come off. Just wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. That looks bad. So that's good. Plenty of pad left. Wheel cylinder. Yep. So these little guys are to actually back it off, and if you put it in the wrong spot, it'll fall into one of those holes. Those holes are for taking the axle shaft out, which we're not going to do. Axle's probably fine. Okay. I think I'm just going to put the tire back on it. Everything's done except for bleeding, and we'll bleed it after we fix the front brakes. Alright, so I think I've gotten as far as I can really get. I cleaned out the inside of this a little bit. I think what I'm going to do to finish it off is put the interior back together as much as I can. I'm going to take the cluster home, see if I can fix those needles. I might have some extra stuff laying around. I don't know. Probably should just leave it. Anyways, try to put this interior back together. And then we'll go order those parts and back tomorrow. So first things first, we're focused on the top here. I think literally the first thing to go in has to be the gauge cluster. Well, that sucks.
Glove box?
I don't think I should be worried about that right now. Can't even hold anything. How this goes. Is this the middle of it? Let's go down here. No, this is this side of the dash. Okay. So that goes in there. Oh. That means that this piece is for that whole side. Maybe not.